Hi guys, welcome. Okay. I'm here with the first live stream of the day. Avery's been sleeping over there in the swing for like hours. I don't know how she's not seasick. You alright? Oh, you're awake? You woke up? You want to get out of that swing and come over to where we are? Alright. Oh, go ahead, take a big stretch. Wow. Alright, you come over near us. Alright. Alright. Oh. Alright. Oh, don't cry. Don't be ridiculous. It's hot in here. But the air conditioner is too loud, so I'll just suffer. It's alright, I got the window open, it'll be okay. We'll be fine. And, you alright? I might have to change her in a little while. She's been sleeping, I don't know, for quite some time. Maybe like 3 hours. All right, first question I have here is from Coco. What does Kay want to do about us? Okay. She wants things to transform. Death card. The death card is a transformation. It's for a good purpose. It's not like, it's like evolution in a positive way. The Fool, carefree, fun, spontaneous times. She's not going to be holding herself back. She may tell you this. She's a little bit undecided. I don't know why she comes up undecided, but timing. You got the divine here working with you. So you know something? I wouldn't even bring anything up. Just kind of roll with it and let's see what happens, because I think things are going to just start to fall into place. When the Judgment card shows up, it's like you don't really have to do too much to get to where you want to go. Oh, new subscribers, send your questions with a purple, not a purple, a green heart. Green heart for a new sub. Chloe. Is Lorenzo lying about having his own business? I think so. I think he's stretching the truth big time. Miss Levon, General. You've got, it's quite possible, a trip to water, by water, or around water. You may even be taking a road trip. Life starts to move forward a little bit quicker. I'm wondering, a lot of people may be starting to come out of this lockdown. That may be helping, just overall and pushing life forward a little bit. You may be leaving the past heartbreak and heartache in the past and moving on. You've got some nice choices coming in around you. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also have an air sign. Said air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also may be feeling very grounded and deep-rooted when it comes to work, like appreciated, balanced. Three of Pentacles is like it's good for work. Like it's feeling grounded and stable and that kind of thing. AJ, what's coming up this month? Something that's meant to be will be. It looks like you could be walking away from something here that's no longer serving you, but heading off to greener pastures. You got passion around you. You also have the world at your feet. So you got some good things coming in. There also is a wish around you. Put that out into the universe. 9 of Cups. There's a Capricorn coming in. There's also some money coming in this month. Not a bad month. Miss Ronnie, update on my job. Things are starting to look like they're a little bit more balanced. You got Justice here. This also could be good karma, which with good karma, anything positive can happen. It could be anything from like a promotion or feeling stable. It could also be like if they have layoffs, you may be protected, that kind of a thing. It looks like you're going to have more choices to call the shots. Feeling a little bit more financially stable. And more opportunities. I'm wondering if you're going to do something on the side that makes you extra money. There's success around either a side business or a side project that has nothing to do with your regular job. That could, you know, I like that kind of stuff because when it shows up around people, anything that you do in your own time, at your own pace on the side that doesn't cost you anything, they tend to start slow, but when they take off, they usually take off. And then a lot of times people don't have to go back to what they were doing, or like they leave what they were doing. Or if they get let go, it's okay because they've already have a net there. So if something like that comes up, I would continue to nurture it. Elle, what can I expect after my move this month? Well, there could be a nice thing around love that's very passionate. You also have some perseverance. I don't know if you're with anyone right now. If you're not, you got a fire sign coming in. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. If you are with someone, current relationship would become very loving and very passionate after the move. You also maybe Knight of Cups, either a new love interest or rekindling an old one, but there's a lot going on around love. Could also be a trip, near water, to water, or by water. Shay, oh, it's been a long time. How you been? I hope all's well. Will I hear from my ex-Libra anytime soon? Okay, let's see. We're going to hear from the Libra anytime soon. Yeah. 70% chance, yes. It could be within the next 9 weeks. I know 9 weeks doesn't seem soon, but you know how timing is. It's not easy. 70% chance, yes. It also could be on the 9th. There's a 9 around it too. On the 9th in 9 weeks, 9 days. TD, energy of the Aries towards me. Okay. Damn. First card, lovers. This guy. Miss Ronnie, how's the Sag feeling towards me currently? He's coming in out of the blue, and he's looking for success. He thinks that you two could have a successful relationship with a lot of happiness. L. Oh, for Sue. Nice. Okay, I don't, Sue, you know, send it with the purple hearts. If you haven't already. Pisces. Does Benji want to be with me romantically? 70% chance, yes, but he just may not be ready yet because the death card's in reverse. Oh, what's the matter, baby? What's the matter, lovey? Are you wet? Well, yeah, maybe a little bit damp. You a little damp? give you a bath tonight? You like the bath? She went in the pool for the first time last Saturday. She liked it, but you had to see her. You know what? I'll post the picture of her with her life jacket on. Her face was like... Brianna, how is my test result going to come back? All right, I don't know what kind of a test it is, like good versus bad, positive versus negative, or if it's like a numbers, like 85. So I'm just going to do a yes and no. Yes for a good result, no for a negative. You got a good result. So whatever it is, it would be positive. New chapter. What does the future hold for me? I'm stressed out. Okay. Everybody's stressed out, so join the club. You've got success around you and you have cause for celebration. So I would not be so stressed out. You also might have a new love interest coming in. You got the Empress around you, Justice, someone from your past is coming back. Here's the stress, but it's going in reverse, which means it's starting to end. So you have somebody from your past coming back. It doesn't have to be an old flame. It could be, it doesn't have to be. But with the Empress, it's very positive when it comes to love, money, abundance, fertility, if you're, if you want children. So you have good stuff coming in. Try to take a big deep breath and let it all go, because we're right now moving into this energy where things are starting to change. I think that June is going to be kind of a big month for a lot of changes to start happening in the world, in systems, like what I had a whole big conversation about the education system and how I think it's changing earlier today. But I think a lot of these things are starting to change, and I think it's for the better, not for the worse. So I think the heavy energy is starting to go away. Or it should be going away soon. Spices, is Samantha receiving unemployment benefits? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think so. I think so. 70% chance, yes. Chloe, Mark's thoughts about me. Oh yeah, is that what you think? Thinks that you're balanced, serene, peaceful, compassionate, that you're loving and kind, intuitive, successful, attractive, hardworking, and creative. Oh yeah? CL, will coworkers be nice to me tomorrow? They were nasty. All right, let's see. Will the coworkers be nice tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow should be a better day. Sue, General. Oh yeah? Got some good karma coming in. Justice. Feeling balanced. Two of Pentacles. It's like feeling like your life is working right. You know, like equal time at work, equal time at home, equal time studying, equal time with your friends. It's nice. It's a nice energy to have around life. Maybe a new love interest coming in with the Knight of Cups, and it could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. It looks like you may have an offer presented to you that you're not going to be able to refuse. It could be a job offering or a school offering. Fool is here. Some fun, carefree, spontaneous times up ahead. Not a bad thing. Alina, incoming love energies. Baby, baby, what are you doing? Yeah. You may be feeling a little bit undecided. You've got a soulmate relationship coming in, but you have a couple of different people. You've got an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. You also have a Taurus, which could be a different, like there could be an Earth sign, and then there's another Taurus on top of that. So you may not be sure which one you're undecided about who you care for most or what you want to do. The decision will be yours, but you have some options coming in. Empress and Two of Cups energy around the love situation. So be careful with the Empress if you don't want children, but overall, it's a good omen when it comes to a romantic relationship. Sarah, general for June. Are you laughing? Is that how you laugh? Silly. You got strength coming in, and you also have balance, patience, compassion, serenity. You may even be getting some nice rest and relaxation in the month of June. And towards the end of June is like perseverance. Like you may be striving to get something done or meet some kind of goal, and it happens for you. It also looks like Nine of Cups. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You may have a Pisces coming into your life as well. Munaiz, what might the Pisces want to talk about tonight? Okay, let's see. There's a couple of things. So I don't know what the relationship with you and this person is, but it's about being prepared for things to be a little bit more balanced. Knight of Cups is a romantic relationship or a romantic involvement. It even could be a new person of interest. If this is not a romantic person, you know, it's just a friend or it's your sister or whoever, this would still be, it would have like an overall loving and caring theme. It would be a relatively good conversation. The only thing that may be mildly upsetting about this would be that the Tower is in reverse, which there could be a minor upset in the conversation at some point, but overall it goes well. And it's very grounded and down to earth, and there may be talks about money because there's a lot of pentacles here. You got the Queen of Pentacles, you also have the Two of Pentacles. I wouldn't worry, I think it's going to go well. EE, should I pay off my department store credit card with my husband's truck and my husband's truck? Yes, I would. Yep. Now, Priscilla, general reading for love and finances for the next 2 weeks. You have good luck. Put it out into the universe. You got a wish that comes true. Finances should be pretty good. When it comes to love, you might be dealing with a little bit of sharp words and some mild regret. Something may not work in the next 2 weeks as planned. That may kind of leave you feeling a little bit down. There's a little anxiety around love. That's okay. You'll get past it. It's not that big of a deal, I don't think. All right, let me run to the bathroom quick. I'll be right back. Here, let me sit you. Can I sit you in your crib just for a second while I go pee-pee? And then I'll come back and get you. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go pee-pee. And I'll get you a bottle. All right. 2 seconds. All right, baby. What I got? Yep. There you go. I got ya. I got ya. Oh, it's hot in here. All right, lovey. It's all right. We got it. All right. Right, that's it. You're right. You hold it with your hands. You got it. Hold it. That's it. Perfect. That's it. That's a good girl. Anna. Will I get a handle of my weight and stop snacking so much and eating badly during this separation? Yeah, you will. You know what I find helps? Chewing gum. Some people, they think it does the opposite. They say it makes them hungry. I don't know. I feel like, especially if it's like a really minty gum, I don't want to eat anything else. So I don't know if that works for you. Like, I think it's Trident. Oh, damn, I don't remember. It's like really strong, crazy peppermint. And maybe Trident. It's in the plastic tub thingy. That's what I always have. If I feel like I'm, I keep it in the kitchen. That, or I like the cinnamon gum too. That helps too sometimes. L, what energy will the lunar eclipse bring for me? Very interesting. Slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Huh. Interesting, because the Empress just showed up. So the eclipse may also be bringing in money, love, abundance, and fertility, but it's slow and steady, which is, I don't know. It's like kind of contradictory. But anyway, T. Yvette, general for me in the Sag. Might have some fun, carefree, spontaneous times coming up. You also may have some passionate times coming up, and a rekindling with the Knight of Cups can be like a new love interest, or rekindling the current situation. It's generally a positive thing. There's also, you have spontaneity, but you also have a little bit of adventure coming up. I don't know, things could get a little bit exciting around this relationship. Shay, why haven't I heard from the ex-Libra since we last hung out? Does he want to reach out? Okay, let's see. He does want to reach out, and he is going to reach out. Let's see, why haven't you heard from him? You should be hearing from him pretty soon. Eight of Pentacles is here. So is the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if he's like legitimately been working. Eight of Pentacles, it can be anything from taking a course to just studying something. Whatever it is, it would be to better his career in the future. But it's like a lot of work, and it's being focused on it. It could even be like an apprenticeship. And I know now with the way everything is going on, like he may not be physically going somewhere, but he still may be doing work, and that could be why you haven't heard from him. I mean, it also could be working on anything, but it's usually like something school or work related. But he shows up soon. You should hear from him soon. Kira, how will Leroy feel about my mom when they meet? Two of Cups. Immediately they should hit it off. For the most part. It feels like they hit it off for the most part, but he still kind of thinks like it's a long way before he will like totally wins her over. But I think that they pretty much hit it off for the most part. Kira, how does Leroy's mom, Lynette, feel about me? Oh, I think she likes you a lot. I think that she thinks the two of you are good together. Like when you're good, you're good. Yeah, she thinks that you're strong. She thinks that you're passionate. You're down to earth, grounded, prepared, hardworking, stable, focused. She likes you a lot. April. Sorry I asked before, but what are the energies between me and the Aries? Okay, let's see. You know what? It's pretty good. It's like putting a wish out into the universe, and you have good karma on your side. So it's like luck and karma. It also looks like things could move forward nicely when it comes to love. I would just, kind of take it day by day and see how it goes, because there's like plenty of potential here for the two of you. Kira, my mom Tamara wants a general reading. Sure. A couple of good things coming in here. Okay, first of all, there is the Ace of Swords, which is nice because this is like cutting through bullshit. Nobody's going to bullshit you. You're not going to have it. It's also like laying down the law, setting up boundaries, but healthy boundaries. It's like, listen, this is what I'll put up with. This is what I won't put up with. You play by my rules, and we're going to be okay. Now, when it comes to love, if you're not with anyone right now, you have a soulmate relationship coming in, and it might be with a very strong character. It's probably a Leo. It doesn't have to be, but it's somebody who's got a very strong, upbeat, outgoing kind of personality. They're very passionate, and it seems like you guys click. But you're definitely, from the get-go, you're like, look, this is how it's going to be. If you are with someone right now, then your current relationship would be deepening and strengthening, which is good. But it's also still the same thing of like setting up boundaries, even still. Feeling prepared. High Priestess, use your intuition. And starting to feel a little bit more stable when it comes to money and finances. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a bill or paying off something that's been hanging over your head that's kind of been making you feel like weighed down is moving into the past. No longer holding yourself back. You're ready to move forward with your life, and you are. Moving on to greener pastures, cause for celebration around the situation, around life in general, and you have a lot of luck. You also might have a creative project that you're working on that brings in a lot of, it could be something that's just satisfying, that you enjoy, gardening, redecorating the house, cooking, baking, whatever it is, it's creative, but it kind of feeds your soul a little bit. So things look like they're good. And they're getting better. Josette. Oh, I don't see the question. Kira. Will Leroy think the shoes that will Leroy think that the shoes I'm surprising him with? Oh, you're buying him shoes. You want to know what he'll think of them? Okay, let's see. He's going to really like them. Definitely. It comes up very positive. 99% chance he likes them. His chat's not loading on here. You know I hate when that happens. Josette, you said that Dre's actions, communication this month. Is there any other movement or action that he's taken this month towards me? Okay, let's see. I think it's basically communication this month. Did you suck it all up? Oh, there's a little bit more left. Yeah, it's basically communication for this month. This month is going to be a crazy month, I think. There's a lot of stuff happening astrologically. John, when is Lily contacting Nick? Is it love? Okay. Sometime in July. Let's see. Is it love? It's not like immediately love. No, it can grow into it, but not immediately. It takes a little bit of time. RZ, why is Allie not contacting me? I'm a Virgo and he's a Sag. Got that? He's got some crap going on around him. First of all, he feels like his life is stuck because the Eight of Wands is in reverse, or it's not moving forward fast enough. Page of Wands is in reverse. Justice is in reverse. Three of Pentacles is in reverse. He's feeling very stuck. I don't know if where you are, you guys are on lockdown, but it's like I'm not getting depression. I don't think he's depressed, but he's coming up as feeling very stuck. That's what it's showing. I don't know why that would make him not reach out to you, but it does show that he will be reaching out to you, or you're going to run into each other because you got the Judgment card. So whatever this is, it's going to pass. Maybe it passes with the eclipse. The eclipse could shake it up. Anna, did Val's ex supposedly coming back last night? We haven't been able to reach out to her since. She called at 2 a.m., but I was asleep. Okay, let's see. Okay, did the ex call? Did the ex come back last night? %70 chance, yes, but he feels like he's got a long road ahead of him. I don't think that she's taking him back so easy. Let me see if I can figure out why she called. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it had to do with him. That's why she called. What's the matter, baby? You need me to get you more? You finished that? I'll get you more. I think it has to do with, I wouldn't be surprised if he showed up. Emperor's in reverse. You know, that's like a controlling, narcissistic kind of a person. So maybe that's why she called. The thing is that it looks like she's giving him a hard time, and she's not taking him back so easy. So hopefully she sticks to her guns. No, you don't want it? Oh yeah? You say a lot? Hopefully she sticks to her guns. Venus retrograde right now. It could bring back, but Venus in retrograde is just kind of an ugly time. It's, not really a good time to be having this kind of stuff happen. It could bring him back, though. Hopefully she's done with him. It also could bring him back, and then Mercury, when it goes retrograde at the end of the month, it could send him away for good. Josette, will me and Dre spend time together this month? I think so, yeah. RC, what's coming in for me and a ways in the near future? Okay. He may come in out of the blue if you haven't heard from him in a while, but it doesn't look like all that much happens just yet with you and him. It looks like he's feeling a little bit unprepared. Two of Wands in reverse. There's not a lot of luck around the situation. I'm not getting any love cards here. The only thing that I'm getting here that could be the Page of Pentacles is a stretch. That's really more about being focused on a work or a school project. It's not so much a love thing, but I do think that there's going to be communication with him in the near future. Yeah. You got a lot to say, huh, these days? Yeah. All right. All right, let me get another bottle. I think she wants another one. Plus, I'll get you your teethers. You want your teether? Want this, Lovey? Or you want this? No, you don't want it? All right, that's all right. Then chew on this. There you go, bub. There you go. It's cold. Feel good on your gums, no? Anna, what's in store for me in love and relationships this summer? Got a fire sign coming in, maybe an Aries coming in. If it's not, there's a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries fire sign coming in, and you may be deciding to move on to greener pastures. Somebody from your past is coming back. That person could be an Earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. You're laying down the law this summer. You're really sticking up for yourself this summer, and you're going to find happiness. That may not happen before the end of the summer, but it's coming. It also looks like, yeah, you got money coming in this summer. You've got a creative project coming in this summer. You've got feeling a little bit more balanced and grounded. You got good stuff happening. I think that there's a fire sign. Keep your eyes and ears open out for a fire sign. Jenny, how does Joe feel about my last text? Death is in reverse, which is like not evolving, not moving forward, and the Three of Swords is feeling heartbroken. So I don't know what you said or how he took it. May have been a little harsh, but that's what's coming up. Jenny, how is Joe currently feeling about us? I don't know what's going on. It's like there's a little bit of like fighting energy or arguments and feeling a little bit of regret. Kind of feeling a little bit stuck. The sun is in reverse, which means there's a delay around happiness. It doesn't mean you're not going to get it. I think you will work things out. It just may take a little bit of time. Kira, General. You got passion coming in. You also have a spiritual practice that's going to give you, like, you're going to get a lot out of. It also could be anything that has to do with spirituality. It could be a straight up religion. It could be yoga. It could be anything that has to do with spirituality, but you get a lot out of it. Or you may be like reconnecting to that. You have a little bit of adventure coming up. Some financial stability comes in. Life can change quickly. You got all 10 cups full coming up. I'm going to say before the end of the summer, you're feeling like you have all 10 cups full. Things start to move forward for you nicely. Money, finances, career, love, just all over moving into a nicer place and feeling a little bit more secure. Jenny, general for the rest of June. You might have got an air sign coming in with an offering of love, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. You also may be feeling like you're at the right place at the right time when you got the Judgment card here. And the Hermit. The Hermit, before the end of June, you may take some time to yourself to be alone somewhere and just kind of figure out, think about what it is you want out of life. Think about things that, you know, how you're going to, grow in your own some kind of, like self-love, you know, like work on like what you need. Take time for yourself. Maybe work on your affirmations and that kind of corny stuff. But see, it works. And the Hermit has that kind of feel, like turning in, working on what I need to work on, and, you know, thinking about what it is I want out of life and what makes me happy. So that's good too, coming up before the end of June. Are you pooping? Are you? I don't know. You sound like there's something going on. I don't know. John, I think I said July. I think it was the 7 of spades I pulled. Starbright. Will me and M travel together soon? I'm not convinced, but I don't know if it might take some time. I don't know how much traveling people can do because of this COVID. Like, I don't know what state you're in. Like, here in New York, they were talking about not letting us go to the Jersey Shore. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So that might have something to do with it. You need that? It may take a little bit longer than anticipated just because of this whole COVID thing, and I have no idea when things are going back to normal. I guess it depends where you are, though. Stephanie, did T call Vonnie and check her about sleeping with the other guys and what happened? Do you know for a fact that Vonnie was sleeping with all these guys? Like, do you have like did you speak to the guys? And even that, I wouldn't even trust that, because I don't know, this situation is starting to get a little bit crazy, and I'm just wondering if the people that you're getting the information from are legitimate. Like, how, like, did you see this? Do you know that this is for sure? And how do you know? Like, who is the source that's telling you this? I don't think that they spoke. No, I don't think they spoke. Anna, if possible, what will be the outcome for me and Jay when we do talk and see each other? It's going to be your decision once he comes back. Depending on where you are at that point in your own life. And, it's something that you have to think about. There's regret here. And I don't know. There's also the Three of Cups is here now, which can indicate that at that point there may be a third party around the situation. And it could be that you're the one with the third party at that point. Like, you may be the one that's in the relationship when he shows up. And in that situation, I don't know that you would leave something good to go back to that, like to go back to him after all is said and done. This is something that we got to let time is going to tell here, because if you meet somebody else and your life moves forward, would you be willing to give up a good concrete relationship to go back to him after he did this? Like, that's what you're going to have to face at that time. I don't know that's something that you can answer right now. There's somebody else coming in. I think you're going to be the person that's going to be the center of that love triangle. Starbright, when will I see him again? It could be within the next 3 weeks. Shay, love reading for this month. Well, you've got a Libra here, but you also have a Virgo. Oh my God, you may have some choices. You have a Virgo, you have a Libra, and you also have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. And what it looks like here is that you may be leaving somebody behind and moving on. You may be choosing somebody else coming up. It's going to be interesting. Daily Tarot, how does D feel about me currently? Feels that you're hardworking, down to earth, intelligent, attractive, kind, nurturing, strong, honest. So in a lot of these situations, right, where we're dealing with some kind of an ex, in whatever way, shape, or form they're an ex, a lot of times the person comes back after the first person has moved on. And then when they're given the choice whether or not they, can go back with the other person, most of the time they don't choose the old person. Most of the time they're in a much better place. That's usually what happens. And I think my theory is because the energy around the situation has changed. So I wouldn't be shocked if you got involved, like any of these people got involved with somebody new and things start going really well. And then that's when the ex comes forward and they want to make things right and promise you the world. And then you're kind of like, that ship sailed, buddy. See ya. Stephanie, was T trying to talk to me during lunch and calling me from the work phone? I ignored him. No, I don't think that was him trying to call you. What's the matter? You want me to flip you over? Okay. What's the matter, baby? Yeah, stop that. Stephanie, T came up to me mad saying, Jeff, one of the guys called him and asked him if he was sleeping with Bonnie. Is it true or is he lying? I don't think he's lying. I don't think he's lying. I'm really concerned with this situation because I need to know how much truth there is to this. How did you find all this out? Because there's a lot that's going on here, and I'm afraid that, the way the cards are going to read, they're good. If they're reading a situation that's not really happening, things are going to start to get really muffled up. So I'm just curious as to how you know she's sleeping with all these guys and how you know that she was sleeping with him and the timing of it. Because I don't know. It's just it's starting to get very foggy. Shay, how does DM feel about us having a girl instead of a boy? Aw, congrats. Guys don't want to have girls until they have them, and then they adore them. So he's probably scared to death. I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, he's judgments in reverse. Feels like the timing is wrong. Feeling a little upside down. Just wait until he meets her. Yeah, it's really funny because, I don't know, I guess somewhere in their heads they associate girls, I don't know, it's sort of like their karma for the way they've treated women in the past. I guess that's how they're looking at it, because most guys I know are like, oh, I can't have a girl. Oh, no, not with my daughter. Meanwhile, it's like, not with your daughter. How many daughters did you do that to, buddy? So I always think that, maybe we got a little karma happening here. But I got to tell you, the little girl stuff is just so cute. There's all kinds of really cute stuff. KM, will I see C while he's in town? Yeah, I think you will. Yep. Yes, baby. Crystal, did my grandmother came in my dream a couple of days ago, and if so, what was her message? Okay, let's see. Excuse me, yes, it was her. Let's see, what's her message? Avery, before you fall on your head, baby, 9 to fire, don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage, believe in yourself. Page of air, logical, honest, impulsive, courageous. Challenging information, delays or changes in plans. The truth is delivered without tact. 8 of air, an illusion of being trapped, the lack of self-confidence, and afraid to take action. Afraid of the illusion of being trapped. I think that's important. That's an important message because a lot of people feel like that, like they're trapped. And that is an illusion. Yes, baby. Stephanie, who called Vani, Jeff or T, and checked on her sleeping around? I think that they're all talking about this. I think everybody is talking about this, but I'm having a hard time deciphering what is actually true and what is like hearsay. So I need to know what you've seen with your eyes and how you know it. Because to me, I don't believe anything unless I've seen it with my eyes or heard it with my ears. So I'm having a really hard time with deciphering what is real and what is fake. Like if she's really been like what's going on here for real. There's a lot of questions here that I need to know how much of this have you seen with your own eyes? How do you know for a fact that she's sleeping with this guy Jeff? Because I feel like a lot of this may be gossip or grapevine kind of stuff. You know, it's like if you're reading for one person, things can be clear, but then think of like a copy of a copy of a copy. Things start to get very blurry as we go further out, and things are not, I don't know. But she told you herself that she'd be sleeping with Jeff? And then what about the other guys? Because it feels like there's a lot of talk about this now between a lot of different people. Crystal, is Christopher still mad at me because I didn't hear from him lately, and will I hear from him again? Okay, let's see. Yes. He's not so much mad at you as if he feels like you're not serious. So he's kind of like, you know, like it is what it is kind of a thing. But you are going to hear from him. You're definitely going to hear from him. Yeah? What are you saying? Joseph, when will we spend time together and how is he mentally? Okay. Oh yeah? Okay. He's okay mentally. He's okay. When are we gonna spend time together? It could be sometime in the next 2 weeks. Okay, Stephanie, I had words with Vanny. She said she wanted to meet me in person and talk. Will she say the truth? Yes, she will. Oh, baby. What are you saying? CL, will I have the chance to find another job soon? Yeah, you should get another job soon. Yeah. Oh, lady, what? Want to go in your little jumper? A little jumping bean? Huh? Want to go in your jumper? Want to watch Laverne and Shirley? Here you go. Jump around a little bit in there. Work off some of that energy. There you go. Can you see the TV? Yeah. Oh, you want to look at me? What do you want to look at me for? Jump up and down like a little nut. Anna, would JF care if I do move on, or will he react or just think I never did love him, and will he fault me or fault himself or at all? He would care. He would care, but and you know, it's unfortunate, but like that's how the saying goes. You don't know what you got till it's gone. And unfortunately, he didn't appreciate what he had, and he lost it. So if you do decide to move forward, it would be a really great thing for you, and he would end up losing. I don't know if he would think too much about whose fault it is. I just think that at that point he would get what he deserves. I mean, you know, you've been sitting around waiting all this time to hear from him, and he's been, you know, a real shithead about the whole thing. So I think that, you know, people don't like it when it comes up in the cards as other people are around. And I've had that happen to me too, when I've gotten annoyed. And I'm like, oh, all this time I'm waiting for things to work out with this guy, and now there's somebody else who's going to show up. But it's unfortunate, but that's what happens a lot of the time. Because the good thing about it is that when you get to that point, you really don't want to be with that person anymore, and you don't care. And you're like, it's for the best. It's hard to restart a relationship after there's that much, you know, time has gone by, and there's so much of a trust issue that's been broken. I don't know. You're gonna have to decide that at that moment, you know, how you feel. But it's very rare. I don't think I've ever seen it where somebody's life has moved forward and the other guy came back and they were like, oh, I'm gonna break up with this guy and go back to this shithead. Like, I've never seen that happen. Usually when someone's life has moved forward, they choose not to go back. But you know what? It's your choice. And it always sounds to me like it's such a letdown, because it always felt to me like, oh, I'm going to have a choice. Like I have two choices standing in front of me. But really, it's like, it's my choice to walk away after I don't care anymore because I got over it because too much time went by and you made me miserable for all that time. So, you know, it's something that you have to, you got to kind of look at it. I guess you have to look at it as a positive, but it just feels like shit. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's just, it's not a nice way to end things because you want the happy ending with the person that you care about. But you got to ask yourself at that point, like, why do I even care about this person anymore when they haven't shown that they care about me? I told you, I think I said it before. I worked with a woman years and years ago at the store, and she said, why would anybody ever want to be with somebody that didn't want to be with them? And it made a whole lot of sense. Although throughout the years, I've been guilty of it myself. I think everybody has, but like, it's not about that person. It's always about what's going on inside us. Like, if this wasn't a love relationship, right? If this was just a friend, like if this was your best friend who disappeared and didn't contact you for all this time, would you still want to be friends with that person? Left you hanging, didn't reach out to you on your birthday? Like, you'd be like, fuck you. I mean, I would be like, okay, well, good riddance to you. I don't care. And I've had that happen to me with friends. I've had friends disappear, and I'm like, well, I don't wish them any harm, but I don't really care either. So it is what it is. It's just, it's different when it's with matters of the heart. Stephanie, did Lewis tell Jeff the truth? Yeah, I think he did. Love 44, Santana's current feelings for me. Thinks that you're hardworking, creative, spiritual, like that you're not a bossy, but like authoritative. Like you know how to get things done. You're smart, attractive. Attractive comes up again, loving, kind. Hardworking, nurturing keeps coming up. Nice. I think there's good feelings here. Phantom, anything interesting up ahead? Yeah, you got a nice love connection coming in. It could be with a new love interest too. That would bring in stability and balance. Brittany, what are Robert's true intentions for us? Robert's true intentions. Well, he's got a little bit of swords energy here. So with him, with swords, you kind of have to be a little bit careful because the sword can cut both ways. So he may be like really loving and kind one day, and then his intentions may be like the opposite the next. I would be a little careful. I think right now, it doesn't look like things are moving forward that fast. I would give it a little bit of time, and I wouldn't push it too much, only because of the swords energy. The swords can cut, so I would kind of let this just grow organically. I'm not 100% sure that he knows yet what he wants, so just kind of let things happen. Belinda, will I get to see Jesus again this year? Okay. Yeah, I think you get a chance to see him again. I think so. Priscilla, stressed out with money, love, and health. Any good news? Okay. All right, no, you got good news. Sun. So with this sun, happiness is coming in. The Fool, fun, carefree, spontaneous times. Judgment card, being at the right place at the right time. With money, feeling a little bit more respected. Love may be a little bit slow. I got to be honest. Might be a little bit slow, but health and money seem like they're okay. Let's see how it goes. I think you might have to give the love thing a little more time. Shay, what are my ex-Libra's intentions when it comes to me? We just started back talking. Does he want to get back with me? Okay. He may want to get back with you, yeah. He's not 100% sure, but he's trying to like figure it out. So you started talking again, that's the first step. I think that you may start spending some time together. See what happens. He's definitely, he's putting in some work. Like he's coming forward a little bit. He wants to see like if he can work it out. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like, well, I'm not really sure, but let's see how it goes. His intentions are kind of like feel you out a little bit and see where you're at. Paola, what was the Pisces thinking when we were hanging out? Are you a little nut jumping up and down like that, silly? He had a good time when you were hanging out. Feels prepared, feels strong, feels good karma, feels like things are moving forward nicely. This is even quick. Good. He's got good intentions right now. Yeah. I think you're going to hang out again soon. NC, Sagittarius playing mind games with me. Yeah, Zara, you can close them. Thank you. Kind of. But I don't think that those are the Sagittarius's intentions. You know, sometimes Sagittarians are just like that. I don't think they're trying to play games. TD, what are the Aries' intentions towards me after him contacting me? Still quiet. Okay. You're gonna hear from him again. He doesn't know what he wants. He doesn't know what to do. He's got a lot of shit going on around him. There's business crap going on. There may even be family stuff going on here. But there's success around communication with you and him. And here he is showing up. So, like, I would just kind of hang in there a little while longer and let's see what happens. Because he's dealing with a lot right now. And I don't want to make excuses for him because this is starting to be a long time too. But we know that he's got some problems right now. So, L for Tiger Dragon. Thank you. Tiger, if you have not posted with purple hearts. Oh, nice. New chapter. What does the future hold for me in love? Okay. At celebration around love, you got a couple of things happening. Celebration around love with, it could be an Aries, or it also could be somebody who is a little bit older than you. You have a wish, put that out into the universe, feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You may be leaving something in the past that's no longer working and heading off to greener pastures. This person may come in out of the blue. Now, Aries showed up, now a Taurus is showing up. It could be two different people, or it could be somebody born on that cusp, Aries-Taurus cusp. DJ. Did N try to unlock my phone that night? I left the room, and when I came back, I was locked out. Oh my God, what a jerk. Probably. Yes, definitely. Amanda, what does Robert the Aries feel about me, the Gemini? He feels good about you. Nine of Wands is positive. That's like feeling like he can breathe a sigh of relief, feeling like you're well balanced, spiritual, successful, attractive, down to earth. Attractive comes up again. Loving, kind, compassionate, and there's celebration around the situation. This is good. Amanda, will Robert ask Gemini for a second chance? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Tiger, what positive changes are coming in around me? My moon sign is Leo. Positive changes for Tiger. You got money coming in. You've got celebration coming in around love, possibly with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Nine of Pentacles. Some money comes in. Some happiness is coming in. Not bad. Not a bad thing at all. Stephanie, did T ask Jeff if he was really with her? Okay. Yes, I think he did. Kira, my mom just told me that she's depressed, but I don't know why. Sometimes we don't have a reason. Sometimes it's just, you ever have those moments where you're like, man, is this it? You know, like, you're like, really? This is it? Like, I really had high hopes, and this is what I got? See, she's got a lot of good stuff coming in around her. She's got the world. She's got good karma. She's prepared. Her life's moving forward. She's going to have some nice choices around her, too. So, you know, sometimes it's like, it could be a planetary thing that you're feeling depressed. It could be the moon. It could be, you know, like, it also could be, it sounds crazy, your diet, things that you eat. If you eat a lot of, like, processed foods sometimes, your body's got to break that down. Your body has to work extra hard. Sometimes there's no reason. It's just, we're human. We have human emotions, and sometimes they make sense, sometimes they don't. The best thing to do in those situations, I think that exercise is excellent, but also allow yourself to feel it. It's okay to be depressed. It's okay to take a couple of days and just be depressed and give that just a little bit of space. Let it work itself out, and it'll pass. It will pass. It just, sometimes in the moment, it feels like it's not going to, but it will. Hey, what's happening over there, pumpkin? You see, you would bounce better if you took this hand and put it up here. There you go. All right, you wanted to go. I'm sorry. Oh, I did. I put it. All right, come on. I'm almost done. Oh, all right, we're almost done. Yeah, poor little baby. That poor little baby. All right, Miss Ronnie, messages from spirit guides. messages from spirit guides. The Four of Air. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time for making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Justice. Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. The Knight of Air. Intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Taking time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. Nice. And Archangel Raguel is around, which is nice. And I like creative solutions. I like that, thinking outside the box. Sean Mona. Is the new guy Van B a soulmate I should pursue? You got it, or you need a little help there from Sully? There we go. There we go. You got it. You got it. All right, relax. Relax. Big, deep breath and relax. All right. Is Van a soulmate that we should pursue? Yeah, I would give him a chance. There may be a nice connection here for the two of you. I would give it a chance. Stephanie, why is he still lying when he came up to me to talk? How do you, wait, I don't know what he's lying about, but, you know, there's so much deceit that's going on around this situation. I don't think he knows what the truth is. He also may be a little bit of a liar. He's got the devil here around him. That just may be who he is. Yeah, he's a liar. I don't think that he knows 100% what the truth is. And I think that this whole situation is like really fucked up. I am having a hard time figuring out what's real and what's fake because there's so many different angles and so many different people that are involved. But I do think that he's a liar. I mean, that's aside from anything that's going on in this situation. I think that he feels that he can do whatever he wants and then he can lie about it and still get whatever he wants out of whoever. And I think that that's a big, huge downfall he has. KZ vibes. What does the future look like for Ha and me? Okay, let's see. If this is a love connection, it's good. You got the love soulmate card here. You guys might have some decisions to make, though, around love. It looks pretty good. There's strength around the situation, perseverance around the situation, respect around the situation. Three of Cups, celebration. It looks pretty positive as of right now. I would give this a chance if this is somebody that's potential. If it's somebody that you're currently with, it looks like you guys are on the right path. I would roll with it. See where it goes. Oh, that's funny, you think? Yeah? Okay, did I make it through all of the super chats? I think I did. Okay, I'll do the moderators. And let me get to some people that I didn't get to while I wait for the moderators. Mehack 503, General. Feeling prepared, feeling like the world is at your feet, maybe because you got some nice money coming in. Got some nice pentacles. You're leaving a regret in the past. You're moving forward, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You have a wish that comes true. Things should be going well for you. Vicky, love for June. Oh, yeah? No, you don't want it? You could have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, that comes in out of the blue. It might be a Capricorn. Comes in out of the blue, and they're like, they could be like changing the whole landscape overnight. Things could change really fast, bringing in stability, peace, compassion. I don't know. I'm not seeing a big, huge love connection with this person right now. I don't know. You might not be feeling it with them immediately, but it looks like they're a potential. Like they may be legit when they show up. Bobby. Mel, how does Jerome the Aries feel about me? Okay, let's see. Jerome the Aries. Well, there's part of him that feels like with the Judgment card that there's something about you and him that's meant to be. He also may feel like he's stuck or he's in a slowdown and he feels a little bit weighed down right now. But Judgment is like feeling like he may be working really hard and very passionate about trying to make things evolve and move forward. He's feeling like things are meant to be, or like there's more to come. Like we have a connection. I may not be able to understand it 100% yet, but I know there's more to come. That kind of a feeling. We're not done here yet. He feels very connected to you. Judgment is like being at the right place at the right time, or feeling like the powers that be have brought you together. Now, sometimes people make that up, or they want to believe that, you know? But when the Judgment card shows up, it's kind of like, it kind of confirms it. Zara, what can I expect from Savros the Libra? Still no communication. He did read my last message, and I don't bother him. Okay, let's see. I think he is gonna read it. I think he's just making you wait because you dumped him. Yeah, he's gonna read it and he's gonna get, like, you really hurt him. He's gonna read it and he's gonna get back to you. He's making you wait. He's kind of ignoring it because he thinks that, like, that's kind of getting even, sort of. Brandy's here, right? Am I a divine feminine? You know, people ask these kind of questions. I don't really buy into any of that stuff because I feel like we put in way too much effort into calling in a twin flame, this, that, the next thing. It's like we're all on a spiritual journey. Everything has meaning. And, you know, people are always like, well, he's with a karmic or he's my soulmate. And it's like, yeah, but things don't always work like that. You know what I mean? Like, just be who you are and be on your journey. And I would not worry about any of these, like, crazy titles and shit. Like, to me, like, this is the way that I always thought that of a twin flame. My impression was that somebody that was so similar to me that we could finish each other's sentences. And then I started to research about that, and I come to find out that, like, a lot of the circumstances that they say have happened between me and Avery's dad. Like, for example, before we knew each other for a really long time, but his dog died the same week my dog died. but we weren't in each other's lives at the time. But we happened to have, it was like torrential rain here. I mean, it was rain like roads were flooding that don't flood. He actually, right outside my house, flooded out his car so bad that the car was like done after that. Like the car was destroyed. And it happened right outside my house. And like at the time, neither one of us knew each other. So it's like things like that happen to twin flames. So they say, right? So in all the years of research, I'm like, oh, that's really, you know, we've had that happen, and we've had that happen, and then like I thought, and then people, well, you have to elevate your soul to this level, and you don't call it, and then I'm like, oh, well, who knows if that's true? Because really, who knows if any of this is true? It's not written down anywhere. Nobody's kept stepping up and pointing it out. They don't teach you this in school, and nobody can prove it. So we don't really know any of it is real. Recently, I watched a video that said that your twin flame is actually the exact opposite of who you are. So if you're very creative and very exuberant, your twin flame would be very down to earth and very plain. And I was like, that's interesting. So it's like they would be exactly who you're not. So it could be that you are, you know, religious and you do the right thing and you, I don't know, donate to charities, and he's a slug, right? Like he could be the exact opposite and you can complete one another. So what's true? Who the hell knows? I don't know. I don't really buy into any of that stuff. I think that we're all spiritual beings. We're all here for a purpose. We're all on our own path. And I think that we're all important, and so are all of our relationships. And I don't think that karmic relationships are any worse than soulmate relationships. And I don't think that people that are judging, well, he's with a karmic. Well, so what? What does that mean? Sometimes karmic relationships work really well because the two people don't really care so much about one another. And things just work. You know, if you don't care what he's doing, you're not going to be upset by it. So maybe that's why it works. I don't know. I don't have all the answers, but I don't even know what this like divine feminine masculine stuff, I just can't. I feel like a lot of this shit is made up. I really don't know. Like I believe that all of us have a lot of potential. I don't think that we need to have some kind of a label or, you know, like, I don't know. I just feel like if people start asking questions like that and the answers come up, yes for you, no for that person, this is not, does that person, they're not as good as you, and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like we're all spiritual beings and we're all on a path, and that's just really it. So I don't know. Do you want to ask a different question? You want to do a different question? What are you doing over there? Free will, exactly. Oh, general. Okay, I'll do general. You know, it's like sometimes people will ask me, like, they'll be like, am I a witch? And I'm like, well, if you practice witchcraft, you're a witch. Like, that's your religion. Just like if you're a Catholic, if you go to practice Catholicism, then you're a Catholic. So, I mean, you don't have to ask me, ask yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I guess some people feel like you have to be born a witch. I don't believe that. It's a religion. If that's what you believe, that's what you believe. And then you can become a witch. You research it, and if it's something that you believe in. Okay, so for you, general reading, you've got a love relationship. The love cup here is filled with a Capricorn coming in. And it could be a very sexual attraction there between the two of you. There's also anxiety that's moving into the past. And moving forward, you may be deciding to go back to school or take a course or something that pushes your career forward. Feeling much more balanced, grounded, and down to earth. Feeling a little bit more patient and compassionate. Feeling like the world is at your feet moving forward. Okay, I'm going to take a break and go have dinner, and I'll be back on at 9:30. I got to give her a bath. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thank you. Bye-bye.